Hello student, let's start our today's science class. In our previous video, we have started digestive system. Now, we have learned that food is passes through mouth and then it moves towards buccal cavity where it is mixed with saliva and then it is broken down into smaller pieces by the help of teeth. So, we have completed mouth, buccal cavity and salivary gland. Now in this video we are going to learn about pharynx and food pipe. So let's start our today's science class. So student, let's start our next topic, that is pharynx. So pharynx is one of the important part of our alimentary canal because it is a common passage for food and air both. The pharynx is the part of the gut which connects the buccal cavity to the esophagus and the larynx. So, pharynx, it do what? It is a very important part of our digestive system and it connects buccal cavity. Buccal cavity means a mouth leads into buccal cavity. So, please remember. So, it connects buccal cavity to the esophagus and esophagus is our food pipe. And the larynx. Larynx is voice box. So, actually larynx, it is connected on the top of the windpipe. So, this pharynx, it connects buccal cavity to the esophagus and the larynx. The pharynx also leads to windpipe which is connected to the lungs. Okay, I said to you that pharynx is the common passage for food and air both. It means that pharynx leads to windpipe, means that it is a point where both food pipe and windpipe passes. So that's why pharynx, it leads into windpipe as well as it also leads into food pipe, and windpipe is connected to lungs and you know that food pipe is connected to stomach. Both food and air passes through pharynx. Normally air passes into trachea and food passes into esophagus. So both food and air passes through pharynx definitely. So pharynx, it is a common passage for both. It means that from pharynx both food pipe and air pipe passes, and food pipe lies behind the windpipe. Once again I am repeating, please remember this. This line is very important. Food pipe lies behind the windpipe. So from pharynx both food pipe and windpipe passes. So pharynx checks whether it is air or food. So if it is food, food is passes through food pipe, and if air, then air passes into trachea or windpipe. So one thing you have to note down, no digestion take place in pharynx. So let's start our next topic, that is food pipe or esophagus. After the food is swallowed, it moves down through esophagus to the stomach. It runs along the throat and the chest. The food passes from mouth into a long tube called esophagus. Let's see the picture. This is food pipe from mouth. From mouth it passes through stomach. Okay. So the esophagus, it runs along the throat and the chest. The esophagus contracts and relaxes in a rhythmic fashion. It means that muscles of the inner wall of the food pipe, they contract and relax in a rhythmic fashion, means in a systematic way to facilitate means to make easy the forward movement of the food. So in this way food can move in forward direction due to due to muscles contract and relax in a rhythmic fashion. So this contraction and relaxation of muscles of food pipe is known as peristaltic movement. So this peristaltic movement, it is a special kind of a movement which happens due to contraction and relaxation of the muscles of the inner walls of the food pipe. So, I hope that you understand the function of food pipe or esophagus. So, once again, let's revise, listen carefully. The food pipe passes from the mouth into a long tube called esophagus, and esophagus is also called food pipe. The wall of the esophagus contracts and relaxes to produce wave-like movement, and this wave-like movement is called peristaltic movement. अब ये peristaltic movement होता क्या है? तो जब जो मसल्स होते हैं, यानी जो इसोफिगस है, जो फूड पाइप है, उसके जो मसल्स होते हैं, इट मीन्स जो फूड पाइप का जो वॉल होता है उसमें मसल्स होते हैं, वो मस्कुलर होते हैं, और वो मसल्स क्या करते हैं, वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं और रिलैक्स करते हैं. तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मीन्स बिकमिंग शॉर्ट, और रिलैक्स मीन्स फिर अपने पोजीशन में वापस आ जाना, मीन्स रेस्टिंग पोजीशन. तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होने का मतलब होता है छोटा हो जाना, और रिलैक्स मतलब होता है फिर अपने पोजीशन में वापस आ जाना. सो द वॉल्स ऑफ द इसोफिगस contract and relax to produce a wave like movement. So wave, you know, it means wave का मतलब क्या होता है, एक तरंग जैसा. So उस wave, it means that wave like movement is called peristaltic movement. So what is peristaltic movement? Peristaltic movement, it is a kind of a movement, or it is a special type of movement which happens due to contraction and relaxation of inner walls of the food pipe. Now, this contraction and relaxation, it takes place in a rhythmic fashion. It means in a systematic way, and due to this, what happened? Due to this, this movement helps to move the food down into a large sac-like muscular organ called stomach. It means that peristaltic movement, because of this movement, food propels or move in forward direction towards stomach. So note down, in esophagus also no digestion take place. So that's all for today's class. Next topic we will discuss in our next video. Your homework is that make neat and clean notes of this chapter and revise all the topics which I taught you. Thanks for watching this video.